Hi, it's Cristy, and welcome to Journey to TEDx Wilmington. Yes, we're doing this all day. We are talking to speakers who have graced the red circle. I am so excited right now to tell you that I am here with Miss Elizabeth. I got to meet you last night.
That's right.
You are so lovely.
Oh, thank you. I was a little bit worried because this is my first time. And usually because I'm in public service and they think I run for office, there's always a teleprompter or something to kind of give you the little nudge.
You didn't have that.
There's no little nudge and it's all pure from your heart. I read my speech probably like 1,000 times, but and when it came out, it was different than what I, had practiced. But you know what, it was really from the heart. And this is something I feel really passionate about because I ran for public office and I see the growing sense of that we're being divided and pushed against making a choice against each other. And I think we can have another alternative and come to the table and rebuild our community and find a common ground. So that's what my TED Talk was about. I'm a cafe owner, and I literally bought a cafe based on a book I wrote, The Civil Graces Project, which is about bringing people together to be together at the table. And I'm the 11th of 12 kids.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so to be able to have this spot and to be able to talk and have people listen was like a little intimidating because I'm the little sister and nobody listens
Nobody
to
ever
the
likes
little
to
sister.
hear
So
sister.
this was really wild. But I think, if you're gonna do a TED Talk, just relax into it. And I was so nervous going into it, and I'm really.
Everybody is. It's okay.
And they said excitement, nervousness is excitement.
Well,
Turn
I
backwards.
do. I always tell people, it's the same chemical released in the brain, whether you're afraid or you're excited,
Yeah,
right? So you got to name it, and you only get 0.0025 seconds to name it,
you're
right?
right.
So you have to go in saying, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited, because the body will respond that way.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And I love crowds. I love crowds. So for me to just be able to connect to the people is really fun. I love that. And I look forward to doing more speaking and trying to get our communities together. I have my little space where people come in from all over literally because of all the spaces around our area, the Magic Gardens and the different historic places. People are visiting our area and they come into my cafe and they're like, what is it? Because it's an old house.
Yeah.
And the tables are so close together, immediately people start talking to one another, and it's really cool to see. At our core, we're meant to get along, and that was my message today.
I love that. Oh my gosh. All right, what's the name of the cafe, Rob?
It is the Centerville Place because there is a place
I'm
for everyone at the table.
I was there.
And
Love the
it's
place.
yeah, and it's an old house, has a lot of
That's cool.
history, and the tables are all kind of old things that we found in our pursuit to try to recreate a warm and welcoming place. And so that's,
Well, now I'll have to come and see
you will
you.
have to come and see me.
I will.
Yes, we have a lot of fun there. And then it's all based on my book, The Civil Graces Project, which is the pursuit to find common ground with each other. And number one is hospitality, our ability to be healers for one another. And to take that word hospitality and break it down, hospitality is a place where it's like a hospital. We do go to heal one another and to be in this effort together, because now more than ever, we really need to come together and be there for each other.
I agree. 100%. I agree with that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So I have a question, because last night you were nervous. You and I talked, and you were worried that you were going to get emotional on stage.
Yes.
Did you?
I didn't, and you know what, I felt like last night, and my mom, who taught me how to set the table, is not feeling well right now, and she's in her late 80s. And she's mothered 12 children, so we all took a toll on that poor lady.
That's a woman.
And I was worried that I would break down thinking about her, because one of the pictures has a picture of all 12 kids and my mom and dad. My father is deceased. And I just was so nervous that I would break down. But you know what? I felt her presence come with me, and it was really special. So we have great teachers in our lives, and it's also emotional because I know in this time, we're in a period of unrest a little bit. And we've lost people at our table because they just don't want to talk to you anymore because you're not on the right side, or, we're being pushed apart. And we need to come back together, and that's my focus, is to bring people together.
Yeah, I know, it's so ridiculous, and we're not getting political.
Nope.
But
It's a lot of things. It's not just politics.
No.
It's a lot of things. There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And we are in a society, one of the things I talked about is we're in a society that really focuses on the individual has to do it alone. And that sense of isolation is what creates the fear and panic. And there's nothing we can do alone. We need each other. And the neat analogy I shared in my talk was that nature gears us to this, because when we're standing together within 12 feet of each other, I've researched this, our hearts actually start to beat
Yes,
together.
they do.
And it's so
I know.
incredible. So
Yeah.
at our core, we're meant to get along.
We are supposed to get along.
Yeah, and that's what my dad used to say to all of us. You gotta get along. You gotta learn to get along. And this is what we need to do today.
Yeah.
Is we need each other. We need to get along.
I love that. I love that. Did you see there's an installation, I can't remember if it's in Philadelphia or if it's at Longwood or what, but you actually put your hand on this just pad basically, and all the lights start to beat with your heart.
Yeah.
And then with the way science tells us, everybody's heart should start beating the same in the whole entire park.
It's amazing.
How cool is that?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
I love that.
Well, I love the TED experience. I love the idea of fusion and bringing everybody together, because I spend a lot of time cooking during my week because I own a cafe. So you could say I've got my little burns and stuff. I'm not a chef, but I do cook a lot, and blending things and bringing things together. That's what makes a great recipe. And,
Yes.
so it was a lot of fun to be a part of this great group. Since it's so many amazing speakers, and I was blown away. Some of them traveled from around the world.
Around the world.
And I had no
For this
idea.
one, Australia Today.
I
Yes.
know. I had no idea how.
Did you know that TEDx Wilmington is one of the top 5 TEDx's in the
I
world?
never knew that.
Yes.
Never knew that. And I just feel so fortunate to have had the opportunity, and next time will be better.
I'm sure it was amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. What do you want to plug?
So
how to get in
my
touch with
book,
you?
The Civil
Yeah.
Graces Project, is available online through all the great sources. But please just come pull up a chair at our table if you're in the area. Centerville Place, it's in Wilmington, Delaware, just north of, just on the border of Pennsylvania.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's so cool. It's such a sweet place, and I think that's a perfect word for it. It's very sweet.
Yeah. It's-
Everything about it. So
It's
sweet.
cozy, and right now it's my time to be there. And I know that there's gonna come a time where I'm gonna need to go do the next leg, and it's gonna be somebody else's keep. So it's really exciting to be restoring the building and to think of what stories will happen there in the next 100 years.
Well, I'm gonna come see you. All right. So this is TEDx Wilmington, Journeys to TEDx Wilmington. I'm Tia Cristy, and Elizabeth, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
being
so
here.
much.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
Friends for Life, make sure you check out her books. Go to a restaurant or cafe. It's gonna be out of this world for you. All right, we're gonna come back. We got more speakers in a little bit.